Welcome back to News Geelong as we move into the world of Geelong sport with Mitch Scoop Cleary.
Thanks, Meryl. I'm down here at Simmons Stadium in front of the Premiership Cups, where Geelong coach Chris Scott said Matthew Scarlett would accept a one-match ban to miss this weekend's clash against Adelaide.
Oh, you always contemplate it. You've got to do your due diligence. The fact of the matter is it was a very minor incident that was magnified because of his poor record and the loading. So it's extremely disappointing. He's disappointed in it, but we're going to accept it and we'll move on really quickly.
Thanks, Chris. Now we speak to Collate coach Matt Gibson after the Tigers kept their final chances alive, beating St Mary's on Saturday.
Yeah, it was a good win in the end, Rollo. We knew St Mary's were going to be really competitive today, and especially coming off the bye. With the last one, we were a bit sluggish, so it was important we got off to a good start today, and a good victory in the end. Really hard fought, and especially our second half, I thought we were really controlled the contest in there.
Well, St Mary's kicked 1-7 in the first quarter, came out strong in that second quarter again. Half-time looked to be, in control of the game, but as you said, your second half, particularly your last quarter, you were dynamic at the ball.
Yeah, I think they outplayed us in the first half, especially, and probably didn't put us away on the scoreboard. But I thought our third quarter was fantastic. Just our ability to win the ball in close and then work from there was really good. And even in the last quarter, they got the jump on us in the first 10 minutes. And we could have dropped our heads, but the group's really starting to get some resolve about it and really a good will to keep winning and fighting and get a good result in the end.
And the players like Kelly, Oborn, and the tools up forward did the job for you, and a good solid back six. Yeah, our back six was really good today, I thought. The young Paulie Prassani's in his first year of footy, and he's playing on some good players. He played on Robertson last week, and then Hebbard today. He's a really good player, and he's doing his job. And through our midfield, Kelly just leads the way all the time, and Jeffries and these guys. But it's our 21, 22-year-olds, Seal and Learson and Fleckos and McVilly and these guys that are really starting to step up and consistently give us some really good performances each week. Pleased with the win. That keeps you clearly in touch with the top five. Next week, Grovedale, the Tigers versus the Tigers. This is one you definitely want to win and not repeat last year. Yeah, exactly. I just spoke to the guys about that. Last year we were terrible out there and really didn't come with the right attitude. And the guys that's fresh in their memories too, to make sure that we come with the right attitude, the right preparation, and get the result we do. And I think the group now is, with another year under their belt, are really, know what's required week in, week out for us to win games of footy. And do you think that they're convincing themselves that they are finals material? Oh yeah, definitely. There's a belief there that we can compete with the good sides. If we, we've got to make sure each week everyone's given the output that's required, and that's what we need each week to compete with the really good sides of the competition. But there's no doubt there's a belief there. If we do that, then we're more than capable of beating these sides. And today, in the air, you marked the ball well on the ground. They worked together well in twos and threes, and we're always looking for the man on the run. Yeah, especially in the second half, I think, Rollo. Our first half was probably a little bit patchy, and I just reckon the guys their intensity was probably not quite there. But once we started linking up and Embry and Oborn off half back were really good, gave us some drive out of there. It really made it easy for our forwards to lead into. Yeah.
Thanks, Matt. Now we speak to Geelong Racing Club Development Manager John Dunn for all the action from Friday's race meeting on the synthetic track.
Winter racing on a Friday afternoon on the synthetic here last Friday. Big 9-race program, and champion trainer Peter Moody drew first blood when Maliora proved far too good in the opening event.
Homeward bound leader appears to be travelling Maliora, trying to get on terms with it. Bassame, Antakita's coming on. Then I've got the moves on back on the inside and further back working into the clear fly. She can, but Maliora's off and gone. You can get in the queue if you're on it. It's 4 in front of Antakita. Fly She Can coming on, but it's all Maliora. First favourite home at Geelong.
Local trainer Andrew Dillon produced a very smart galloper first up when Tycoon Heights trounced his rivals and proved too good for the well-fancied Polka Face in race number 2.
Polka Face now. Hirafu goes to the outside. Octello coming through on the fence. Tycoon Heights has nicked off at 3 lengths in front of Polka Face. Swoon can't go on. Octello, Hirafu, they're battling on with a Spree Warrior, but it's all Tycoon Heights. First out, first home. Tycoon Heights hard against the rail. Wins by 3 lengths on Polka Face.
The crowd favourite Beer Garden made it 3 wins from 6 starts on the synthetic here at Geelong, when he took out the Rex Gorell Volkswagen Handicap.
Beer Garden after it, however, and then Beauty Express getting a run between them, and Famous by Name, the widest runner. They're right across the track. You wouldn't know where to look, but Beer Garden has hit the lead, I fancy, from Soaring Dragon. Beauty Express, Famous by Name's found the outside rail. Fantastic Porsche's running on, but it's G-Boss and Beer Garden, favourite home by a length.
And champion jockey Glenn Boss completed a winning double when Largo de Como, the locally trained galloper, made his rivals look second-rate in the final event of the afternoon.
Stefanini Archos, Furlans is trying to get through. So's Largo de Como. Oh, Boss, he went straight through the middle and burst the favourite Largo de Como away. Mirror Man and Beyond Imagination are down the outside with When We Go on East, and Driftfield's hockey with a late run, but Largo de Como, last favourite, walks it in.
And that's the wrap-up of racing winter style on a Friday afternoon on the synthetic here at Geelong. We're on again, of course, this coming Friday. Back to you, Mitch.
Thanks, JD, and enjoy your 3-week junket in France. Now Inspector Sandy Robinson, the man best on ground for Newtown and Sewell as they defeated St Joseph's for the first time at Drew Reserve since 2005.
Best man on the ground again, and becoming a bit of a habit, Sandy Robinson.
Oh, thank you, but yeah, no, it's a good win, so that's the most important thing. We came away with the points, so good
Mate,
to be happy.
whether you're on the ball, 1 minute you're in defence. I don't think you kicked a goal today, but how many Ks do you reckon you travel in a game of football?
Yeah.
I was exhausted by the end of the game just watching it.
Yeah, no, to be honest, no idea, but yeah, it didn't really go down much forward. Obviously, Joe Bett and Otto down there, I think there's enough tools floating around, Sully, so I kind of didn't really bother venturing down there, but yeah, but obviously the Joey's forward line's got a few, obviously Robbo and Streety normally down there, but he didn't play, but normally just get back and help them out. And
yeah, no, well, you know, wherever you were, I mean, it's just, and one thing I like about your game as well, it's not just your physical strength, but your disposal. I mean, you kick the ball 70 metres every time you get it. Just a natural thing.
Yeah, I think I can only kick it long, I can't kick short, so I'll just get rid of it.
Well, I'm sure all your teammates around the ground understand that, so
yeah.
It works very well for the club. And congratulations on your performance today. Getting now to September, only about, that's our 7th win in succession, Newtown. So things warming up for September.
Yeah, obviously 5 more games after this, but you know, you can't get ahead of yourselves. We've got a few big games as well, as we mentioned before. Yeah, Bell Park next week, and then Colac away after. So that's a hard one. That's always hard. So yeah, so we still got work to do, and we're just 1 week at a time still, I think.
Thanks, Sandy. And from down here at Simmons Stadium, it's back to you in the studio, Meryl.
Thank you, Mitch. And now for all the weather details expected for Geelong and the Surf Coast over the next 6 days. Tomorrow, Thursday, will be mostly sunny with some showers and a top of 12. Take the brolly for Friday with rain expected and a maximum of 13 degrees. Starting off another winter weekend, Saturday will be partly cloudy and a top of 13. 15 degrees for Sunday and partly cloudy. And for the start of the working week, Monday will be partly cloudy with a top of 16. And by Tuesday, we can expect sunshine and a maximum of 16 degrees. Today around Geelong and the Surf Coast, we saw a partly cloudy day with a maximum of 15 degrees. And that's the midweek weather outlook for Geelong and the Surf Coast. Thank you for joining us. I'm Meryl Friend, and from all the team at News Geelong, keep warm, have a good evening and a great night.